And welcome to another episode of Strangers in the Alps, a movie podcast where every week we discuss movies.
A movie.
In an in-depth, comprehensive ramble.
About movies.
And now we're doing themes. What is our theme this month, Sam?
Movies.
Movies.
More movies.
You can get through it, Sam. Try it.
Strangers go to haunted houses.
Yes. I'm Dan.
I feel like at this point...
I'm
That's
Sam.
Travis.
Sam.
Across from me, and to the right of my radio dial is Frank.
You're proving my point right at this point.
Spooky
You'll be
dookie.
all like, you all go in the house. I'm waiting in the
Scooby-Doo.
car. You're like,
Where are you?
Oh, okay. Since you said Scooby-Doo, this is secretly a continuation of 13 Ghost because it was mentioned...
Say the name correctly.
13... Oh,
13.
Third 1-3
We're- I'm trying to
Third
be- I'm
world
trying to-
ghosts.
So, do you have the
Hold on.
back of the VHS tape ready
the
to
reason
read?
I say that is because, Dan, we texted
not
this
gonna be funny.
afterwards. Yes, it is. I thought the reason
Yes, it is.
I thought the reason why you kept making Scooby-Doo jokes
Damn,
last
what?
week.
Scooby what?
Scooby-Doo.
Did you hear what he said?
I said Scooby-Doo.
He said Scooby-Doo.
I said Scooby-Doo.
Rewind the tape.
I thought the
Scooby.
2025,
I
Travis.
thought
Come
the
on.
reason why you kept making Scooby-Doo jokes was because you knew Matthew Lillard was Shaggy. Because afterwards you're like, he played Shaggy in Scooby-Doo, and we're like,
I'm glad you brought that up because I'd like to say something. I would like to
Let it go.
apologize to
Oh.
Matthew Lillard for making fun of his name last week. I've already got John Leguizamo on my
He's after
on
you.
my on my hit.
they're gonna both
I'm on his
listen to
hit
this
list.
together.
Courtney Cox is probably hating on me.
Were you making fun of
Thank
Matthew?
goodness that I
Oh,
just
Mark.
You
screwed up
didn't
his
care
name.
about his name.
Mark Lillard.
And then he said, I said that's not his name, and he said, who the fuck cares?
And so I'm apologizing
Wow.
But not to me.
to Matthew
Not
for
to
not
me.
caring
but-
about his name. And Courtney Cox, thank God she's not going to be in another Scream movie. Oh, crap, she is, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
enough about that. Could you read the back of the VHS?
The
VHS.
Scooby VHS.
The back of the DVD?
VHS. Yes. You know what? This actually just gives away all we need to know.
It gives it away?
It's a movie.
Yeah.
about ghosts.
After the Yankee Pedlar Inn decides to shut down, Claire and Luke, two employees at the inn, decide to prove that the place is haunted. However, they begin to experience strange and disturbing events. I will correct and say one of the people starts to experience strange
Yeah,
events.
that's a simple sentence fix they could have done.
Yeah, because...
But that was a twist
Wow.
of many twists.
No,
of
I'm
this
saying, but as
very
it's
riveting
no,
movie.
because the one character
That
says,
movie
"Oh,
has
it's
more twists than a Twizzler.
no," because Luke says
Oh
it's
my
happened
God,
to me
Twizzler
before,
sounds so good right
Right.
now.
but none of it's happening to him then.
Right, but
See
you
if I
don't
can find
find
one
out
for you.
until
Yeah.
after.
How about a red vine?
I'm past
I'm
Red
I'm
Vine.
down
I'm a
for Red
Twizzler
Vines.
gal now.
Wow.
I will tell you,
Okay.
I'm a
fresh
sour
package
belt.
of Twizzlers are so good, but
Oh,
once
heck
they've been
yeah.
open for a while,
Let's see me with Red Vines.
I think most
You
most
gotta
can
wet them
do.
a little bit and crush them, and then they still. Oh wait, never mind.
are you talking about Twizzlers still?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
tweakers.
So one of the actors in this movie who played like the desk guy, her friend, the girl and the guy,
Pat
who were-
Healy.
Pat Healy, who was also in Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yes.
Oh, what was he?
I don't remember.
He was Pat
The
Healy.
husband?
I
He was also in Magnolia.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was also in Better Call Saul.
Oh,
you know what I know
So I
him
mean,
from?
this
I'ma look him up.
guy's done some work,
I know him from a movie probably none of you have heard of,
okay.
Cheap Thrills.
Never heard
and
of
that's
it.
not listed here.
You've mentioned it before, actually.
I've mentioned it
Yeah.
on here before.
Well, here's his filmography. The only reason I brought it up is because while I was watching the movie, he was in Pearl Harbor. While I was watching the movie,
He's still alive?
I kept he was in Pearl. I get it. The only
He was
reason
in
I
Pearl
kept
Harbor.
looking, going, God, that guy looks so familiar, and it was
Yeah, he
really
does.
bugging me. Like she didn't look familiar to me
I know
at
what-
all.
I
Then
know
I
what
looked her
else
up
she was
afterwards,
in.
and I didn't know any of her movies.
Yeah.
So
And she was more of like a Disney.
Well, she was also
Disney gal.
She was in
I
Weapons.
thought she was more
Like
of
Disney
a
Channel.
final girl gal.
No, she was giving very Disney Channel acting.
And she was in
Oh,
Aquamarine,
Disney,
right?
Disney,
Aquamarine, there you go.
Disney Channel acting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was in Aquamarine.
Decom.
She
Animated.
Was and she was originally, well, they were thinking about casting her instead of for Lizzie McGuire instead of Hilary Duff.
Wait,
Oh, I can
really?
see that.
Damn.
Yeah.
I could totally see that.
And
And then, of course, the great. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, I knew her too from the actress from Weapons that I just saw like 2 weeks ago.
She's in Weapons?
She's in one scene. She's Justin Long's wife.
Her?
Yes.
Sarah Paxton?
Wait.
Yes.
I knew she looked
she's
familiar.
She's Justin Long's wife. She's in one scene in the movie.
That's why.
She's
Sarah
still pretty
Paxton.
young, isn't
Yeah.
she?
She doesn't look like...
And she's because that's Zach Krieger's wife.
How old is she? Maybe 40?
Maybe.
Okay,
Yeah.
Kelly McGillis.
Uh-huh.
Did that mean anything to anybody in this?
She was in that
podcast?
name sounds familiar.
She also looks familiar to me.
She was in Witness
Nope.
with Harrison Ford. That's a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen.
She was in a bunch of movies back in like the late 80s, early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
She had a pretty good run
She was with Tom Cruise.
of A movies.
Oh, she was in Top Gun.
yeah.
Yeah.
The new one?
No, the original.
the original.
Oh.
She did a lot of stuff. I'd say within like about a 10-year period, she actually did quite a few A-lister movies.
Okay.
This movie's not A-lister.
Oh, she almost also came out as a lesbian in 2009.
How do you
And
almost
she
come
retracted?
out as one?
I mean, sorry, she came out as a lesbian
I
in
was like,
2009.
she was going to. Then
Why
she,
did I say almost?
That's weird.
Yeah, right?
What movie did we watch? What's the name of this fucking movie?
The Innkeepers.
Thank
The
you.
Innkeepers.
Innkeepers. Oh, that's right. We never said the name.
Yeah.
Innkeepers.
The Innkeepers from 2011,
Good for
directed
her.
by
Ty
Ty
West.
We did 2 episodes on
Now,
his movies.
where are we in Ty West's career when this movie?
I think
was
this was
his
way before.
third. This was his third movie because.
Oh, I did not expect him to look like that.
He did.
Who?
Ty West. I just
Yeah.
looked him up.
Yeah.
He
he-
looked like Ty West. He looks like a Ty West.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So basically,
Yeah, he does.
before this one, he did The House of the Devil. And then before that, he did Sacrament. This was his third feature. And actually, the hotel that they filmed at, the actual hotel for this one, they were staying at it while filming The House of the Devil. And they had started to hear ghost stories about the hotel. So then they decided to make a movie
yeah.
at this
Oh.
hotel because they're like, oh, it's creepy.
The Sacrament
Travis,
was
you wanted
after,
to ask us a
but-
question.
yeah.
Oh, yes, you did.
Has anyone here ever experienced any paranormal
Activity?
sightings,
Activities.
No, I haven't. Okay, moving on.
You said
I'm trying to
I
think.
have one. I have one. That's all I have.
Go
one
on.
time.
I wanna hear
once.
it.
And then then at the end, Dad's gonna start running away. I lied. I made it up.
That's
What is that a
funny.
reference to?
You're so funny.
State of the episode. And just- all right, so
Go.
Dan, you want to go first?
I can.
Yeah.
We're telling you must.
So I was living in Pasadena when I first moved out here many, many years ago.
That is scary.
She's rich.
Which-
I moved into a very old apartment complex in Pasadena.
Was it the
It
first
was-
one ever made?
It was one of the original apartment buildings
Yeah.
on El Molino Avenue, right down the street from the Pasadena Playhouse. It was built like in 1915,
Whoa,
wow.
and it was cool. It had like a formal dining room. It had like
So these were big apartments too. Then I'm
It
sorry.
had like glass doorknobs. It was like yes,
Oh, that's cool.
it had a formal dining room,
yeah.
and I think I was paying $160 a month.
Stop.
Stop.
You bitch.
But there was something really. It had this really cool vibe, obviously, but at the same time, it had this kind of weird, kind of creepy vibe, just because it was old and not really kept up that well.
Mm-hmm.
Like it could have used some paint and some plaster work and maybe some new carpet and a few other things.
And a few less ghosts.
It had what my mother would call
Complete teardown.
character.
Mm-hmm.
One night, I was in bed, asleep, or close to falling asleep, and as I was sort of drifting in, I kind of heard something that was odd. I opened my eyes, and I swear to you, there was a person standing over me.
Oh. Did you stop living there after
I
that?
stared long enough to believe that I had a person standing over me, and then I squeezed my eyes shut, thinking, well, I'm just going to die now.
You've accepted it?
I was literally frozen.
Yeah.
Like I could not move. And I kept my eyes closed for the longest time, and then I squinted back open, and it was gone. Fucking got out of bed, turned on all the lights, and sat up in the living room pretty much the rest of the night.
Sorry, how old were you at this time?
19,
12. Oh.
20.
Last week.
How long
Okay.
longer did you stay there?
Oh, I stayed there for.
I mean, it was
I was there
160
for
a
the
It was
month.
school
160.
year. I was there for the school year, so they stayed for the rest of the
Oh,
year.
yeah. Now
He just slept with the lights on.
Isn't that
He just
weird?
hadn't slept since.
I still remember it so vividly.
I
It
would
was
too. That's
so
scary.
vivid.
What do they look like? What do they look like?
It was like a figure of like a man. That's
Shadowy silhouette, or you can actually tell
it was-
details.
no, I didn't really get details. It was more like this sort of like, not vapor. It was definitely formed. It's
Right.
like
You
head,
didn't see-
shoulders,
like, you
and
saw
body
so you
standing
saw-
over me.
You saw like the details and everything. It wasn't.
You didn't see
didn't
the
s-
details, but you
Right.
saw a mass. Like you
Yes.
you saw what
Yes.
looked like
You
a
could
human
identify it as
thing.
right.
Yes.
Did you do that
Okay.
whole trope where you like researched?
Yeah, you
What?
hopped on the
Then
robot.
go
The
down to the
Wikipedia
library and
microfilm.
find
Yeah.
if there was a fire there back in 1916.
Jeeves.
You did the
.com.
microfilm. Well, wait.
That's the only thing this movie didn't have today. Nobody went to get a book
No.
or a newspaper to actually read
No.
about
Yeah,
it.
I'm surprised
Yes,
that
they
I am
did.
sure
that's
they
the one.
needed to do
Yes,
that.
they
Yeah.
did in this movie.
Yes, they
I mean,
did.
Remember, they're like, "Oh, we're building a website," so they go on the website for the hotel, and it gives the background story about the hotel.
Oh, yeah.
and
you're
about.
Right, you're right. So anyway, that's my ghost story. Who wants to go next?
Well, I don't have any.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
Oh, and by the way,
We'll
I want
fix
to add
that.
one more thing.
Ah.
I want to add one more thing to that because when you said that, made me think of something. I don't believe in ghosts,
Yeah.
So
even though I swear to God I saw one.
So okay.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
and here's the reason why I've convinced myself of that, because I firmly believe that if I completely do not believe in them, I will never see another one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
That's
they
fair.
say?
Do you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like
because no, Dan.
so I'm kind of tricking myself.
Well, what's the expression? Believing is seeing. What is it?
Seeing is believing.
No, it's the other way around.
Believing is seeing.
Believing is seeing.
That was seeing is believing.
No, but he's talking about like with ghosts
Oh.
and spirits and stuff.
Refusing to talk to is seeing to not believe or something. I don't know.
Like that's
Alright,
what's saying.
so
Like,
yeah.
I get
So
what you're
that's
saying.
my thing. You've
Yeah.
never seen one.
Me?
You have no ghost story.
I hadn't seen one, but I know.
your neighbors with one.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was the most experienced probably just like at work at a theater. I was closing, I was counting money, and I felt someone squeeze my arm.
Ooh.
But the thing is, for me, I'm like, if you're here, it's fine. Just don't mess with
Was
me
it
when
at
I'm
our
counting
stomping
cash.
ground?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Don't make me start over again.
Because
Yeah,
that-
I'm counting cash right now. I need to really concentrate. Just bother me later. But then she never bothered again. But
What-
we named her Linda, because she would like mess around in her office
Linda
and
the
stuff.
ghost.
Oh, okay, so she was like a known
Yes.
thing.
They,
Yeah.
At our old stomping ground, apparently, they
Linda
said
the
it. There were
ghost.
ghosts there too.
Yeah, every like theater, there's always like a ghost story.
There's
What
a
if you had
phantom.
felt that and also heard, "What's up, sweet cheeks"? Would that have changed your perception at all?
You know, I don't know.
Yeah, let's see where this
Lucky-
goes.
yeah.
I feel like
All
I
right,
feel like
let's
Sam
sit down
would
and talk.
have still said, "Can you please just hang on? I'm counting."
Yeah, let me just run this money through
That's
really quick,
true.
and then we'll talk about it.
You do have that energy that, like, not right now.
Yeah,
I'm counting.
when it comes to work, just let me do my thing. I can't mess this up.
That's fair.
Do you want to go next, Travis?
I don't have to, Frank. If you do want to go,
Jesus
I can go.
Christ.
You
I
thought of the
know, that's
question.
what- Okay.
Well, do you have one?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I want to hear it.
I'll go. Okay, so this is one of mine. So this was in the year 2007,
Oh boy.
and because I just remember because I was in
What's up
San
there?
Diego. I was in San
Is
Diego.
there something up there?
Yes.
A ghost.
What is
You keep
it?
looking up there.
What are you always looking? What are you looking for up there?
'Cause that's how I do
reason.
my. That's how I'd start my flashbacks.
Okay,
will-
continue.
a will to
Continue.
live.
So it was 2007. Some friends and I went to San Diego, and we went to Old Town. And have any of you been to Old Town, San
Of course,
Diego?
many times.
Okay, so you know how they have the Whaley House there?
I sure do.
Okay, so my friends and I, we were just like, oh, that's cool. So we went inside the Whaley House, and it was like right.
What is the Whaley House?
The Whaley House is basically like town square of like old San Diego. So it's
They
where
have a whole haunted tour and everything.
it's
of Old
where
Town.
the mayor lived. They did the courthouse. But the thing is, with the Whaley House with old San Diego, is they started expanding it and building around it. But they didn't. This is very like poltergeist. They didn't move any of the bodies. So when you're walking down the street in Old Town, you'll see little pebbles on the floor, and they're the gravestones.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
so we
You
went.
didn't love
Old
the
Town.
bodies.
Old
Yeah,
downtown is really cool.
Yeah,
in San
so
Diego.
we
I think
went.
I went once. I don't
We
remember
went
much about it.
right. We got in there maybe like 15 minutes before they were supposed to close.
Oh, you're one of those, huh?
But we didn't want to, and we're like, oh, you're gonna close it. Like that's
and
fine.
took their time.
They were
Yeah.
like, that's fine. Come in. So because it was really slow that night, they're like, we're just here, so you can just hang out, just like
Just
and they
us and the
amped up the
ghosts.
ghosts.
Yeah. So we went in, and my friend and I, we were walking, and we went out to the courtyard, and we looked in one of the windows on the lower, and we saw two people in there, like staring at us.
Ew.
But they looked like they were dressed up
Yeah.
as back then they were looking. So we went walking back, and we were talking. We're like, oh yeah, so like we saw the other people. Like, what are you talking about? They're like, no, we're the only people in here.
I don't know. I feel like they're lying to you.
No,
I
I
but
feel
too.
like they were pulling your leg.
I
there
feel like
was-
they were too.
there was
That's probably part of the tour.
no, it's
Yeah.
not. We were not part of the tour. Like it was literally
You said it that they didn't have anything to do, so
no.
Yeah.
But there was that.
I'm not biting.
All right, you don't have to. I'm not crazy, man. I'm not crazy. There was that one.
well, there's more.
No, that's
Oh my
that's
God, he has more than one
I'm saying
story.
that's the one I'm telling today.
I hear you. I dig that. That would have freaked me out.
It didn't but that's the thing it didn't like freak me out. I was just
It
like,
just seemed
I
normal
was
at
just
the
like,
time.
oh, that's cool. Like,
Yeah.
like
Just after the
yeah.
fact, yeah.
Yeah,
What
like
if you'd
even
been laying in bed, almost asleep, woke up, and there was a body standing over you?
I would have called you up. Dan, it just happened to me.
Same guy, man.
Hey, you know that thing you're looking for? This is it.
Frank.
Like,
I have several, but I
pick
guess
one.
I could just talk
Control
about
the will. We're gonna
my most recent ones. So we just moved into a house. It was
What's the address?
it is.
It's the last house on the left.
Oh no.
It's the second to last house on the.
Gotcha.
So we just moved into a house. It's my husband's mom's house. They've lived there for a while, and she recently retired, so she left us the house. So we've been moving in, and a couple of like a week or two ago, I started feeling like there was something staring in through the outside kitchen window. And then I got like a glimpse of a figure standing next to the water fountain that's out in the front yard. And so I told my husband about it. I was like, yeah, it was kind of weird. And he said, oh, where did you see it? And I told him this spot right here. And he's like, oh, that's funny because there was a tree there. And one of the previous owners hung himself on that tree. And then when we moved in, we cut it down. And I was like, okay, that's great. I also heard knocking that night on the window. So he's like, yeah, that happens sometimes. I'm like, okay, cool.
Was this
Happens
his
every
childhood
Thursday
home?
at 7:30.
No.
Was this his childhood home?
Not his childhood home, but he did live there for a little bit as a teenager.
So he's heard these things before.
Yes.
I
As a matter of
see
fact,
a figure next to a fountain, and someone's at my window. I'm packed, and I'm heading halfway home.
Who was
I'm
that?
done.
What,
I'm so
what
used
comedian was
to
that?
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Too bad we can't say.
I'm so used to it at this point that it wasn't really scary. It was just more like I'm trying to like do stuff, and this is like in the way. Like his just story was worse. It involved like a TV turning on and
Jose stories where he
yeah,
said, "Oh,
and like an imprint on the bed of like
Ooh.
something sitting there. So like his was worse than mine.
That
But,
happened to my other friend when we were at the Whaley house.
ugh."
Yeah,
But
they were sitting on the bed and went,
Nope.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
yeah.
Is it happening to him now?
But I also did like 2 days ago. I felt something tug at my T-shirt while I was in the kitchen, trying to like clean. And it happened twice, and I tried redoing it, and it didn't happen. And so I was just like, "Look, I'm trying to do stuff. Just don't bother me right
Dan,
now."
Do you
are
think
you,
it's
are
the
you
same
re-
spit
Dan,
as the guy in the front?
Dan, are you ready to start?
Probably.
Are you ready to start recording there?
I am not.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was also napping in the living room
Okay,
a
I've
couple
heard
of
it
days
now.
ago.
Good God. Do you
And,
ever want us to come visit you?
Well, you're gonna have to.
Dan, you don't believe. Remember,
We can zoom.
I'll be like
You're
that
gonna
when
get
I
a
walk
text
in.
from me one of these
I
days.
don't believe in ghosts. I don't.
No,
you're gonna have
So
your
then what-
crucifix.
what
I don't
happened?
believe.
It's
You taking a nap?
I was taking a nap in the living room at
Holy
night.
water.
And I heard so I'm at the far end of the living room, close to my computer, because there was some rendering going on. So I was taking a nap, and at the furthest end, next to the laundry room, next to our bedroom, where that incident happened years ago.
Yeah.
I heard the table that's sitting there like kind of rock.
Oh,
I was like,
no.
okay, whatever. You know, like it could have been the cat. And then I'm just trying to nap, and there's boxes behind me, and I hear them shift a little bit. And so I was like, you know what? I don't have time for this right now. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not hearing anything. And then I didn't.
Yeah.
But it's just like,
Yeah.
I've told you guys before outside of the podcast, like at our old house, I did also feel things like following me into my room sometimes. Like you could, you know, when you can feel that someone's behind you and like
Yeah.
breathing down your neck. Like I felt that a couple
That,
times.
Okay,
that was
Mr.
actually
Sixth Sense.
Travis.
Okay, Mr. Six.
But I feel like you're more open to like receiving these things.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's kind of annoying.
Believing
Right.
is seeing.
Dan's on the opposite end of the spectrum,
And
where
this
he's
is-
like believing it's not seeing.
This is me.
It's okay. You get used to it eventually.
And then Frank's just like, all right.
Just like,
Anyway,
not right now.
yeah, I'm taking a nap.
All
I
right,
think
so
specifically what I said was for the shirt pulling one is like, I don't want to play right now. Please don't bother me.
So speaking of not playing the Innkeepers.
Yes, for those of you who are keeping notes, the movie we saw was
If-
Innkeepers.
Innkeepers.
Okay, so if you
What were they
Innkeeper
keeping?
or Innkeepers?
Innkeepers.
Plural, because there were two of
So who had seen this before?
None of us.
No,
them. Oh, we
no
had
one.
initial thoughts.
We already established that. If you follow us, we
Are you
established that
following
last
us?
week.
I'm just letting
Have
people
you
know.
listened to our
Follow
last
us. Like us
episode?
on Instagram.
Okay,
Oh,
pre-thoughts. I'll start.
yes.
Never heard of the movie.
We should say it at the same time. Oh,
Literally never heard of the movie.
You
Yeah,
had
I don't
heard
think
of
I had
it.
either.
I'd heard of it.
I
Well,
ca- but I will say I like the title.
yeah,
You got excited when you heard the title,
I thought the title was cool.
right.
and you said, "I like
Finally.
this
And you know how much I
Actually, yeah.
hate titles.
Yeah.
This title worked for me.
Nice.
guy." I'll go. So
Please say I've just never heard of it. So we can
No,
move on.
I had heard of the name, and
Please
like
say
you,
psych.
and like you, Dan, it said, "Oh, that name's kind of cool." I never heard of it, and then I knew Ty West had done it.
You knew Ty West?
Yes,
don't encourage him.
I was gonna say because of though a movie that I heard was terrible was I think he even like tried to take his name off the movie was Cabin Fever 2,
Dose.
Spring Break.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was like, that's why I just put it up. But then after
Wait,
seeing,
he did the sequel to Cabin Fever?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
He can't even be responsible for the first one.
yeah I think it was one of those he was just up and coming, and they're like, hey, like
He was
Here's an
doing
offer.
what?
here's an offer.
Hey, don't watch the first one. Here, just make this.
So, but then after seeing like X Pearl, I always wanted to come back to it. So I'm glad I finally did.
Yeah.
But I knew zero. All I knew was the name of the movie. That's it. I didn't know anything.
Okay, Sam?
Yeah, after X and stuff, I was researching his filmography, and that was on the list, but I had never seen it.
See? Nice and concise. Frank?
Yeah, I didn't know he was directing it. I didn't know anything about the movie until it was suggested. I did also like the name. But that was about it. I kind of guessed that it would be
About Innkeepers?
about like
A hotel.
a
Keeping
haunted
an inn?
hotel, just because of the
since our
name and
theme
the
is haunted
theme.
houses,
Yeah.
How did
but
you put the
that's-
two together?
that kind of gave it
I don't
away.
know. But I think that was pretty much all I knew, and I was like, okay, let's see where this goes.
Yeah.
I'm going to start
If
A
it
lot
goes
of people
anywhere.
kept saying that. Looks like a lot of people kept saying that.
with something really positive, meaning something that really impressed me about the movie. It was like, this movie was made for $750,000.
Oh, wow.
So I thought that the movie looked like the cinematography, the camera work, not the camera work, but like the lighting, the sound, the score, way above a $750,000 movie.
Agreed.
100%.
Way above. I mean, we've had movies that were twice or more that had crap sound,
See, the
terrible acting. I mean, we can discuss the acting, but I mean, these are actors. I mean, you didn't get the feeling that they just pulled their friends together to make a movie.
Like Paranormal Activity?
Yeah.
This
where you
was
just
like
go, what's going
half
on
the
here?
budget of the room.
And I was gonna say,
Maybe less
Dan,
than half.
I
yeah,
feel like
but I mean, you gotta
Yeah.
really commend the movie for that.
Yeah.
It looked really good.
comparing it to last week's movie, where
What did
it
we
was
watch last week?
13 Ghosts,
Thank you.
13
where it was a
goes.
movie
13.
that was
That
made.
was
I'm
a
saying,
big Hollywood
no,
budget.
No. That's what I'm saying. Is that movie was made on 40 million. This was made on 750,000, and I felt like this one was like sort of a better. I mean, yeah, like I feel like with this one, because it had that limited budget, they had to stretch the money more. And like I said, it felt more.
They had to make it go
it
further.
felt
too.
more resourceful, and I felt
Yeah.
more tense.
Well, it kept it.
fe-
It kept it
felt
in
more
one
tense
basic
to me.
location, meaning
That's what I'm
the
saying.
house. It had a very small cast, but if a director, an up and coming director, makes a movie like that looks like that for $750,000, you are going to work again.
He's gonna make another Marvel
You're
movie.
going to make you're going to make another movie because of. Regardless of
did.
content, look what you did with
Yeah, you
$750,000.
produced.
And Lisa Fields, who cast it, I know her. She's been casting for years. She does a lot of commercials and stuff, as well as features. It's she's a quality casting director. This is 2011. I mean, obviously this is an extremely low budget for 2011. That's an extremely low budget.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And it was shot on film.
And
And it
and-
looked,
Wow, I didn't know that.
It,
It was-
looked
yeah.
really
it was
good.
shot on
It's
film
fantastic.
because in the
The
thing
lighting?
too is all the cast, everyone, they were staying at that hotel while they were
I
filming.
don't know why you would.
But
Where was this filmed? Do we
was,
know?
It was filmed at the like.
At a hotel.
Well,
It
I
was
don't know
filmed
what
at the actual
state.
hotel, the
It was
Yankee
filmed at-
Pedlar.
Yeah, it was actually filmed at
But
the Yankee Pedlar.
what
He's asking for
town?
this. Yeah.
I don't.
state?
That I don't know.
New
New Jersey. I don't know.
Connecticut.
Connecticut. Yeah, I knew it was somewhere around.
Torrington, Connecticut.
Beautiful.
Boring.
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Boring.
Connecticut. So that's my.
But you get what I'm saying, Dan. Like the two movies, I felt like with 13 Ghosts, you kind of had that over reliance on just like the big money.
Yeah.
But with this
Spectacle.
one, it's just like, hey, no, let's just tone it down. I feel like they accomplished a lot more because they didn't have $40 million.
Well, and they kept the story very simple.
Because they had to.
So simple.
So simple.
What was the
So
story?
Simple. What did you rename the movie?
The Snooze Keepers. Am I right?
So right.
Okay, it's not entirely accurate to how I feel, but
Yeah.
Right. Of course.
going into it, I was going like, oh no.
I would tell people it's a slow burn,
It's a very slow burn.
It's a slow burn,
but like
once
no
you
payoff.
once you clue into the slow
Yeah.
burn, it flows better. And then when it ends,
You're
you're
like,
like,
"Wait, what?"
why? Why was it a
You're
slow
like,
burn?
What? What happened?
Usually a slow burn builds up to something. It doesn't
Yeah.
just slow burn itself out.
This one did.
But I understand that this was written to take advantage of, well, not take advantage, but it was written in inspiration of
What he's gone through.
what they had gone through
Yeah.
while staying there. So I understand that, like,
Right. But
There's-
also fib a little, you know?
What?
oh yeah,
what-
100%.
What do you not think it paid off on?
I
A
don't
satisfying
think.
conclusion.
Yeah.
How
Or
so?
like explaining. I feel like this did a lot more telling than showing. Because there's this one scene where Luke and Claire were going into the basement or something. I don't remember what exactly. And she was like,
He's right
Madeline's right behind you.
Yeah.
And instead of showing that, they just run out.
But I liked though. But that for me, I liked because it kind of showed. I like how you think or any movie, like you said, you think it would show what the ghost is going to be, and I think it really
But you had already seen
built
it.
up. But and
There's
that's
jump
what I'm
scares
saying
of
because you
her.
had already seen it. But that's what I liked, where it's like now when Luke has a chance to see, he just runs out.
But I feel like
And I think
if you had shown that though, it would have kept the audiences enticed. I don't know. It's more of like, believe me when I say the ghost is behind you.
Yeah,
That's
But I would have been like, but I want to see that.
But and that's
I
what
want to know why you're
But
scared.
that's
You
what I
have to
think.
pay off the buildup in
Yeah.
that moment is, oh, you're going to see something. Even
Right.
if it's not like a clear look at the ghost, some kind of like silhouette, a shadow,
Right.
But
A quick cut
movement,
to.
something.
Yeah.
Frank, for me though, like I said, I thought it was a good character moment for Luke
But
because
Luke didn't do anything.
that's
Luke ran
exactly
out.
well, that's the thing, and I think that's what it should, because like you said,
I get
he
what you
had
mean,
se-
because he
you-
hadn't
well,
gone
you-
through everything.
No. What I mean is because he had seen the ghost. No, he had never seen the ghost. We as the audience had seen the ghost. Then when he has a chance to see the ghost, he runs away. And to me, it ties back to the beginning when he tells her, "Hey, I got this ghost on camera. You gotta watch
Yeah, you
it."
gotta watch
And
carefully
it
because it
ends
goes
up
fast.
being the jump scare where he scares her. So I think I don't know. I don't know if I'm looking too much
You are.
into it, but for me, I thought it was a
if
good-
that's,
I think it's a
that's-
good character moment.
Yeah,
I just
if
don't
if
think
that
it.
was the case, I don't think it was executed well.
But that's not
Yeah,
the big. But
that's-
that's also
that's what I
not the
feel
big
like.
jump in the movie. Like we do see the ghost afterwards.
But that was when things started revving up, though. supposedly.
Well,
Yeah.
I felt okay. I'm not sure when things really started revving up because earlier when she's in her bedroom and gets the ghost thing,
That was
Yeah,
cool.
see?
That was
that
cool.
was like a really cool moment. But then we just kind of
Yeah, I
we
know
just
that.
kind of went right back to
Yeah.
like this. We're not going here. Let's get going here.
Yeah.
I kept thinking, come on now. I know I know we're gonna rev this baby up. I know we're gonna do it because we're not just gonna drag us through this and then never really rev it up. I thought before they went down the basement when he's trying to express his feelings for her, and then her thing is, let's go down the basement and find this fucking ghost.
Oh, that was pretty funny.
I thought that was a really cool moment.
Yeah.
Like the movie had moments.
It had
you
little
just think
dashes of
overall-
character.
I thought the first act, I was okay with what was going on because I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I accept this. It's kind of moody. We're kind of getting to know the characters. You know, you have the mom and her little kid. You have the weird like who's she? Oh, she's this actress from this old TV show.
that
She
was
goes
cool.
to the coffee shop. I thought that was really Calvi.
The annoying lady
girl
at the
just
coffee
starts
shop
talking.
again?
Lena Dunham.
I just ran out. Who is
What
it?
does she?
Lena Dunham.
Yeah.
What does she do or done?
She
Well, she's
was.
an
much.
actress. I hope.
I know.
She was.
Who are you?
I thought
What
she
do you
said-
do?
She directed Tiny Furniture, but then she also created the show Girls.
Oh.
But then also she wrote a book where she said that she harassed her sister, so she's canceled.
Molested her sister
Yeah.
Okay.
when they were both
Bitty
kids.
Batty, yeah.
Yeah.
So
When she starts talking about her boyfriend, I just thought it was really funny. And she goes,
So
"What did
It
you
was
do?"
pretty funny.
it's
I
like
just ran
saying
out.
it's like they ran out. It's like saying it on instant message. It doesn't count. Like when it's like, oh, it's been a year. He hasn't said I love me, and she's taking me on this really important date.
I really liked him,
Those
Pat
moments were
Healy. I thought he was cool. I could have done without the hairdo, but that's okay. Whatever.
After a while, I was like,
That was a
wait, that's
weird
a
hair.
weird ass
it was a
mohawk.
bit much.
It was a faux hawk, like it wasn't at your age.
It also felt
Yeah,
very.
yeah.
It all felt very on purpose
Yeah.
to give him this sort of look. It didn't feel natural to
No.
me. Like you didn't seem like you were a naturally weird guy
Yeah.
because your hair's like this.
Right.
But I really liked him.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was really good. I thought she was fine. She was
I
cute.
thought they were both fine, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and I thought the writing, as far as just dialogue and stuff goes, I never felt there was too much dialogue where I kind of went, oh, come on, man.
Mhm.
Keep go.
Yeah.
We're not having this conversation.
Mhm.
Why are you guys talking about this?
Mhm.
It was not any of the above. It was not the dialogue or the acting or the way it was shot or the sound or the music. It was just,
There.
the motor just didn't rev up.
No.
Mhm.
It just,
I wrote on my notes 3 to 4 jump scares in around the 35-minute mark and like really no real development.
I did.
Mhm.
I think I was at 37 minutes in going, okay, man, we're out of Act 1.
Yeah.
We're well into this Act 2.
Where
What's
are we
going
going?
on?
The-
Right.
The one thing I didn't see, I almost thought the movie was going to be an anthology piece, almost about different guests, because
That would have been cool.
That
because
is
Yeah.
the way they do the
with the title,
chapters.
the chapters.
Mm.
The
That's
chapters
the
are
one,
very deceiving
That's
because
the
Yeah.
one thing for me. I didn't understand what the point was.
Right. I
Because
agree.
it didn't do. I mean, other than in the second one where it said
Madeline?
Madeline, and then I was like, okay, we're gonna learn about her, even though we had a little bit. And then the other ones, like epilogue and all the other ones, I'm like, the third
Yeah, I
one, I'm
didn't
like,
really do much.
this doesn't do anything.
It was like after the fact that's added in.
what were we to make of the? We're going to talk about Kelly McGillis in just a second because there's a couple scenes that are worth mentioning. But what were we to make of the old man, the final guest? I thought we were going somewhere
Right.
clearly tied
We all
into the
thought.
story.
I think
Of
his
course.
wife. I think his
But
wife
I mean,
died.
that's so obvious, and yet, like all the things that seemed obvious to me, was it just the writer going, "Well, that's just too obvious. I'm not going to do that."
Yeah, it
Well, it's
felt
like, well, maybe you need to do something.
figured-
other
I
stuff,
figured.
'cause we're-
I figured, like you said, it was like I see, because
It
that's
felt
the-
like development.
The twist that
Or
I
lack thereof.
thought was gonna happen was you were gonna find out that all the people staying in the hotel that weekend,
dead.
yeah, they were
Yeah.
ghosts.
100%.
So-
including
yeah.
the two innkeepers.
Yeah, yeah.
I literally thought we're all dead,
So,
Movie.
The
so
others.
with that,
The others, yeah.
So
except
with,
she went to the coffee place.
So with that, I thought when the old man came in, I was like,
It's a
"Oh
ghost
my
coffee
god,
shop.
it's the ghost of the guy."
Me
who's
too.
And then
Me
and then I
too.
guess you come to find. First of all, I understand she's trying to be nice, but I'm like, you know what? It's my last weekend here. This guy is weird. He's not staying here.
Yeah.
I'm certainly not going to go on my way to give him the room he wants.
No, so
That didn't make any sense.
So I think the whole thing with him, he was just an older gentleman, I think, who I think his wife maybe recently died, and he just didn't have the will to live anymore.
Yeah, because
So
he wrote the suicide
yeah,
note.
that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
And he was one of the 3 ghosts that was predicted.
Oh, that's what you wanted to happen.
Well, no, that's what it was. All the 3 of the ghosts were they announced all of them were there.
What? He wasn't a ghost.
What are you talking
No,
about?
yes, he became a ghost. Okay,
He did become a ghost.
Right,
You're
but
right.
he didn't start off as a ghost.
no, I'm saying
What
everyone
3 predicted?
became
What
the 3
predictions?
ghosts.
What are you talking about?
Is remember when they first go to Carrie Gillis? She's talking and she
McGillis?
says Carrie McGillis, and she's
Fine,
who
I
cares? I'm
got
just
it
kidding.
back.
And she says, remember she says, "Oh, I see 3 ghosts here."
Oh, yeah,
and she
yeah,
says,
yeah.
Who are
"Oh,
the other 2?
Okay, so
Oh,
the,
Madeline?
no. The ghosts are Madeline, the old guy, and then her at the end because she dies.
The girl.
So she becomes
The girl.
Yeah, the girl
Yeah.
becomes the 3rd
He
ghost.
watched the movie.
That
He
is
did.
so cool. I don't remember that.
He had
Yeah,
coffee.
because that's the thing. She's like,
What
oh,
did you think of that scene?
with the door closing or
No. The scene where she pulls out the
I
thing.
thought it was very
she
well-
was going to hypnotize her.
That's what I thought too.
No.
When
and
when
then
she
it was
first
just like, I'm holding this up and I ask the question.
See,
Ask it again.
Or
I thought, okay, we're going somewhere.
I
now.
thought it was
This is
either.
going to get crazy.
I
Yeah.
thought it was either
did
she was
not.
going to be
It did not at
hypnotized,
all.
or
But that
I,
was a great tool, though.
Stopped.
or
Yeah.
I thought it was don't do this. I thought it was going to be a way because she was like, oh, what do you want? I thought it was going to be kind of like a Insidious Conjuring. Oh, like they're going to agitate the ghost. So then
I'm good
that's-
for any of the
That's
above.
what I thought.
Oh, going back to how I was saying how things were said rather than shown. When Claire went to wake up, what's the character's name? The actress.
Oh, Lee.
Lee. And she's like, "Hey, help me!" So she was doing that thing with the thing, and then she was like, "We need to get out of the house, or we need to get out of this place.
Oh yeah.
You're in danger." What did you see? You know,
She saw her dead.
Yeah, but
where?
But why?
Where was that
See,
implied?
It's lovely how you're filling in all the blanks, and I appreciate that about you because
Did you get that, Frank?
I didn't pick up. I need more
It was
show.
shown. It was shown
Just
at
help
the.
me out.
It was shown at the very end when she was standing up.
I absolutely understand that, but you had to watch
No,
it. But
see-
at that time,
Sam, so I don't disagree. It's my problem with that scene is what she says that something very bad is gonna happen in here. Don't go into this. Then she says it's happening. It's not like, oh, let's go. But hold on, I have to go get my things. And she goes back in her room. She's like, oh, get your things. I was like, everyone should leave now.
right?
And
yeah.
then the other problem I had with it was then at the end when it sort of implies like, oh, Lee saw her dead, like she knew she was gonna die. She didn't know what. My problem with that is, but I think it's kind of the character Luke then yells at her and it's like, oh, you knew she was gonna die. It's your fault. You could have saved her. We didn't have to do this. But I'm like, remember when the ghost came and you left her and drove away?
You said I don't.
And you said,
don't
and
see
literally-
anything.
and she was scared, and she's like, you left, and was like, no, I can't do this right now. It's like, you kind of left her there.
True.
At the same
At
time.
the most pivotal moment.
But that was not very well constructed. The things that have bothered you because it wasn't good construction script
Yeah.
right. At that point, the script started failing. It was almost like, did Ty West? He didn't write the script, did he?
He
Yes, he
did.
did.
Yes, he did.
wrote,
He wrote-
directed, and
yeah.
edited.
Okay, so he did a good job editing.
He did.
The writing felt very much like, this is one of those movies where I feel like you got to know what your ending is. Like, what am I clearly doing here, and then figure out how to get there. It felt very much like it just kind of, and it kind of started failing. The writing
Yeah.
kind of started failing in the third act,
Yeah, so
which is too bad.
I agree.
yeah, I think because I think
There were a lot of holes for sure.
Yeah, because I think you had.
That didn't need to be there.
Yeah, no,
No.
because I think that you had the general. You had the beats of where it had to go. So it's like, okay, you know that she has to, like, it kind of hints in the beginning when she's like taking out the trash or whatever, and then she's opening up the basement door there.
Yeah.
And the bird comes out. You're like, okay, there's something eerie about this basement. After you find out that they got hidden. So you're like, okay, obviously the climax or something's going to happen in this basement. And I said, okay, now the writer, Ty West, knows, okay, she's going to die in the basement. You have your ghost. You have all your beats. but I think there was just too long of bridges between the beats
Yeah.
that it just kind of started.
Came
Because
in.
I've seen this movie, I heard this movie compared, and I don't think it's a bad comparison. Is someone said it almost felt like an episode of the show Are You Afraid of the Dark?
I
Yeah.
can see that.
You know what I mean? Like, I think it might have been better as like a
A
short,
short?
like
For sure.
give me like a 15, 20.
Or like you said earlier, like an anthology. That'd been
yeah,
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Or
that would
just
have been better.
or just follow the beats that you're setting up.
Well, I think it was just.
and follow.
I
Yeah.
think it was just
Follow your
getting to
story,
the
and
beats.
it
I think
just-
getting to the beat, it just flubbed because it didn't know where to go. So it's like,
And this
oh,
was like
It was
what, an
Act
hour 40?
3. Hour
Yeah.
40.
An hour 40.
Act 3. It
Yeah.
just it fails.
Yeah.
Completely.
What was the story behind Madeline again?
she was
Hung
gonna
herself
get
because
married.
her husband didn't show up or the
And
fiance
yeah,
didn't show up.
so basically she was gonna get married there. Fiance didn't show up. She hung herself. The hotel was like, "Oh, we don't want to bring
Embarrassed,
any
mortified.
attention." Mortified. So they hide the body in the basement for 3 days.
Mm.
Then after the 3 days, they tell everyone about it. Everyone's mortified. So they shut down the hotel, and then someone else buys it, and they reopen it.
I fell asleep during that.
And you want to know something?
Hmm.
I feel really sorry for Sara Paxton. You know why?
Why?
Because they're gonna tear down the building, right?
Yeah.
So she's gonna be like a parking lot ghost. Now. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna let the parking gate open.
It's gonna be like the
It's
gonna
a
be like the
park-
junkyard at the beginning
Yeah,
of 13 Ghosts.
there you go.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she's good. No, that's the thing. I'm like, wow, she really got the short end. I'm like a parking lot or just an abandoned, like a vacant lot ghost. You didn't even get something cool to haunt.
Yeah, that is truly a terrible ending for her.
Yeah.
Hi, Tony.
You know, it's
And sorry. And
go ahead.
just speaking on that, I will say
and-
because I feel like the one thing that I think they could have done better with, I think it was just kind of like a fail-safe almost. Was just she's like, and they're just like, and then she dies at the end.
Yeah.
I feel like even if she does, they could have done more with it. I was just kind of like, yeah, like it's the whole, oh, I get it. It's a slow burn tragedy ending. She died. It's
Right.
like, okay, but like, what else? I feel like they could have done.
That's
I mean,
me throughout the whole
they
entire
did
movie.
the door
What else?
close, which I'm like, okay, but
Okay, let's talk about that because I read about afterwards and
the wiki?
I went back and
Same.
looked at that ending 5 times
Did
and
you
there
see?
is no.
I didn't
never,
see
it.
Where?
you have
It's
to
not
wait.
on the window.
I did wait. I
It's in-
stared
It's
and
in front
stared.
of the window.
I stared at the window. Find it
show you.
for me, then freeze it.
What are you trying to find? Like,
Her image.
oh, I thought you were saying the door closing.
No, her image.
Oh,
Her
you didn't
image-
see that either.
Yeah, I was
Her
like, the
image
door.
faintly is
Oh, no, I
supposed
saw
to
it.
appear.
I saw it.
I- no.
stared at that thing 5 times, and finally I
Initially-
gave up. I went, I don't care.
Initially, when I watched it, it's like, oh, this is like a callback to that video in the beginning
I
with
thought
jump
I was
scare.
expecting the same
Right.
thing.
So then I went on Wikipedia and I was like, oh, and then you see her ghost. I'm like, what ghost?
See,
So I had to go back and I stared and I saw it.
this is
stared
a
and
Game of
stared.
Thrones thing, Dan, where you have to adjust the color on your TV.
I guess so. I'll tell you what. I watched the movie,
I think it might have been Believing a Sing for me.
got to the end of the movie,
Mm-hmm.
and this is before I looked up the Wikipedia stuff. So I got to the movie, and credits started, and I went to I said, hang on. I rolled back 15 minutes and watched it again.
Why?
And I was like, what did I miss?
Oh, you're like something. There has to be
What-
more to it.
I missed something. I must have been daydreaming. And I got through it again, paying really good attention. Nope, I didn't miss anything. This is just the way the movie played out.
How do you
You
think?
rewatched the movie 5 times
And-
just to watch
no,
that
Dan-
one.
Then I looked at the Wikipedia thing. I looked at that last shot 5 times. I never saw her
Just
image.
because you said you rewatched 15 minutes and you're saying what did I miss? And you've seen a few of them now. I mean, I don't know how many haunted house movies you watched before we started this podcast, but how would you say it compares to like Hell House LLC, which was the one about the hotel where they
Where they do the haunted house walkthrough.
It's another low budget single location.
But that was a found footage thing.
I'm just saying in general, like,
This is a much better looking movie than that.
but I mean, just
I didn't find that movie scary.
well, I mean, but do you feel like it was a more fulfilling, like story wise, or does it, or they?
No, didn't that also have like
well, so
what
it
the hell
kind of
happened?
so it kind of falls in the same
Yeah.
category. Okay.
A lot of these haunted house movies don't have great payoffs to them. The best haunted house movie is
Ghost Ship.
No, I'd like to see it. Is Alien.
13 ghosts. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah.
original Alien is a haunted house movie.
Mm-hmm.
and it is so freaking good. And it doesn't, peter out at the end. Oh, we don't know what happened to the alien.
It's like, no, you know.
Yeah,
It gets launched
what
into
the heck,
space.
what
Did
the heck's
anyone-
going
did
on.
everyone's IQ just lower?
So, I mean, there's the what's it called, The Haunting, which was a Robert Weiss film in the mid '60s,
And then they remade
where a
it.
lot of stuff. Yeah, I've never saw it.
It's horrible.
But the original one is a classic, and you don't really see stuff, but it's really super creepy and really super scary because it feels really like a haunted house.
Is that
But
the
you don't see ghosts, you don't see that stuff. It's just possession and things that are going on.
Is that the
It's pretty,
movie?
really good.
I've seen this clip because I remember I was
And kind of madness all tied to it.
I was watching it and they were talking about sound designs in movies, and like I said, it was showing how like sound just amplifies the scene.
Yeah.
Oh.
And is that the movie where at one point, they're all the characters are?
It's like
Show me where she-
literally right here. Right there.
It's a jump scare video. It's a jump scare video.
Oh, they closed the door. I didn't see her. I still don't see her.
Hold on.
Dan,
I
you
do not-
gotta zoom in on your glasses.
I guess I do. I don't see her.
Oh, I
at
think I saw
all.
something move near the drapes.
Is she there the whole shot?
No, she shows up halfway.
Okay.
Right there?
Right
Yeah.
there.
Now you kind of see her.
They could have saturated a little bit more, Mr. West.
I mean, I'll take it.
I told you, believing is seeing.
Ooh, it's
It ain't-
spookier
um,
now.
It ain't that good.
Dan,
She should turn and gone.
boogie boogie boogie.
Apparently she
From
does
a
turn,
night at the
but I
opera.
didn't see that either.
She does turn, yeah.
I love that scene.
She does turn.
Did
Let's see
I
that.
feel like John Voight and Anaconda kind of looking wink at J-Lo.
So is that the movie, Dan, where they're outside, like the characters outside like a ballroom or some kind of room, and they're sitting outside the door and they have the door closed?
Yes.
And you just hear the whoosh.
Yes.
That scene is freaky.
Yes.
And you never
What are you talking about?
Yes.
the original Haunting.
The 13th Ghost.
Haunting.
Yeah.
There's a scene too
Third
where
one, three.
she's in the bedroom. They're together, these two women, and the door starts like moving. There's all this stuff going on, and at the end of it, she's holding her hand, but they're holding hands, but they're on opposite sides of the room.
Oh, yeah. I've seen
Yeah.
that.
It's just
that's cool.
It's fun, it's creepy,
No,
fun
You
stuff.
should definitely watch that movie. Frank.
And they're all like scientists and spiritual. What do you call those people who study afterlife and
Hey,
spirits
Dan.
and stuff?
Spiritual scientists.
Yeah, there.
Dan,
That's the technical
Dan,
term. I was
I
looking for
was
the
an
layman's term.
actor. I was an actor, but this is my true calling.
Oh, that. Yeah. That whole Kelly McGillis, that was all just.
Oh, did you want to talk about her?
Yeah, she's.
So
I mean,
she was
she's
an
a she's a
actress.
good actress,
She
and
plays an actress
She
in
did
the
good.
movie.
she did a good job. I think it was just more. I guess I felt that was also really incomplete. That whole journey, that whole thing was everything was so incomplete in this movie.
Yeah.
So I feel like she was.
I don't think they
Well,
did
you
enough with her
find
character's
out-
backstory either.
no.
No, I agree.
It was like, believe
With
me.
all the dialogue this movie had,
That's what I'm saying. They don't really
So-
like.
And then the whole oh, my mom used to love your movies. Like they don't touch on that after
No.
like initial.
So Sarah, you find out Sarah. So I guess she comes in, checks out the hotel, checks it out. Sarah knows who she is. I'm assuming that like when she was younger, the actress, she was in like a Little House on the Prairie
yeah,
type. That's what I was
Something
thinking.
like that.
So she started off as that. She did some movies, and I guess Sarah, her mom, used to watch her movies. So Sarah knew who she was. She kind of confronts her. That was like a fangirl moment.
and then she blows
She
her off.
blows her off, and then she kind of confronts her, Sarah, like, why'd you do that? And then you find out the actress Lee, her name's Lee, right?
Mhm.
Lee is actually not there for an acting convention. She's there because she's like a spiritual guide now,
For healer
and for
convention.
she does healing, and she says, well, I don't like ghosts don't exist, or like they're not dead. Basically, she does the whole theory that like everything kind of just like coexist in this plane and everything's connected.
Where
Right.
the fuck
And
are you
she's-
getting this?
No, I'm just saying.
No, that's in the dialogue.
But I'm saying, and
Oh,
that's
really?
what they set her up
Yeah.
as. But then she's only really now in the movie just to say, "Hey, watch out! There's 3 ghosts in
Hey,
this hotel.
get out of here.
Get out of here!
You're in trouble.
And
yet-
in trouble. That's it.
except the vision of the 3 ghosts is she knows the girl's one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
she's-
where's she gonna go?
At some point, she does say something about how like she needs to be careful with what she says,
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because she
based on
doesn't
what
see-
she knows.
she doesn't-
Same scene.
So I feel like that works to imply later that she did know, that the other ghost was Sarah's character. Yeah, but she did, for whatever reason, she didn't. This feels like patchwork. Like someone like paved over like an obvious issue or plot hole by saying, oh yeah, but she like has to be careful, so that's why she didn't do it.
Right.
Well, because that's the whole thing. It's like she says, she's like, oh, it's not like super clear. So like sometimes like she explains it as like almost like a deja vu. Mm-hmm. So like, oh, when it actually, I'm guessing, so when it actually happens, she pieces it together. Oh, so that's what it was. So she gets a glimpse, but she doesn't know exactly. But yet she knew Sarah had to leave because she was in trouble. But I guess, I don't know.
Doesn't make it any better. Your explanation didn't help.
I'm not trying to.
It made it
I'm
worse.
just,
Good.
I'm grateful for like this insight, but I would rather get it
Innkeeper.
from.
Whether it's just in the movie.
Yeah.
I'm the innkeeper.
Okay. What was the deal with the mom and the kid? Why were they there?
Just for
What-
comedic
what
relief.
was-
To be
I-
annoying.
It's a
No.
comedic
What-
relief to
That
run
was
from your husband.
that was not.
No,
that was not
no,
comedic relief. I
I'm
don't know.
saying-
But what was the
I'm
point?
saying because I think in the
To be annoying.
I thought they were gonna then be ghost.
I
but
mean,
the point,
Again,
I
that
just-
would have been better.
It just didn't. It didn't
Makes sense.
add
no,
anything
in comedic
to
relief.
anything.
In comedic relief, I mean like the interactions that they have with. Oh look,
Sarah
she
and the
told
kid?
us. Yeah, I think that's like not her story because that's the thing. It's like the first, I guess, chapter of this movie almost is like a little bit of like a comedy, a little bit with the way I think they're talking, they're interacting, they're making jokes, and then it suddenly kind of strays away from that.
Which is weird.
So I almost thought it was going to be a different kind of movie, and that's the thing. It's like some people are like, oh, it's a slow burn because it like turns into a horror movie. But I'm like, does it fully ever turn into a horror movie other than a movie that kind of starts out as a comedy and kind of gets a little more serious? But is it because it's running out of steam? Like is it doing that full transition?
To me, a slow burn indicates we're going someplace
That's what I'm saying.
hot. I wouldn't call this a slow burn.
No.
I would call this just slow.
And,
no, he's
and
saying that's an excuse.
that's what I'm saying.
It's a movie where stuff happens.
Because I feel like
Yes.
the term. I feel like
Stuff does happen.
I feel like the term slow burn is very, very loosely thrown into movies just as an excuse. Like, Dan, like if you were to see a movie and you tell me to watch it, and I'd be like, oh, I didn't like it. I thought it was boring or nothing happened. And I feel like they always excuse people say, oh, it's because it's a slow burn. But I'm like, no, you cannot say that about everything. No.
Agreed.
The more we talk about it, the more because I didn't see the budget at first. I'm starting to think that maybe one of the issues that the film has with not starting is because they probably wrote for the budget they thought they would get instead of writing for the story they wanted to tell and then
That's 100%.
adjusting later. It just kind of feels like it
Limited.
It limited itself from the get-go, and so it never really got anywhere because it didn't think it could get anywhere.
They picked and chose where they wanted to spend.
And
for
Yeah.
sure.
with that
We needed more
said-
action with the ghost, though.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah,
We needed more action
more
with Madeline.
spicy action with it.
A lot more with Madeline. She
And with
needed to have a
down
lot more
with the old
action
man.
in Act 3.
And with that said, do you think now, with everything going digital and this movie being widely more accessible, in the sense where what I mean is when this movie first came out, it came out in like 10 theaters. You saw it in a festival. If you didn't catch it, that was it. Maybe you saw it on a home video. So I think it's one of those that when it came out, it was just a small movie. But now that it's available everywhere and everyone's able to see it now, I'm like, well, I don't know. And I'm not saying it's an excuse for a movie. Like it was ever intended to be seen with like as big of an audience as you can now, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
where are you going?
I don't think
Doesn't
you should
every
make
movie
a film
hope that millions
like that.
of people
Yeah.
see it?
But I'm saying I think that like, well, I don't think so.
Are
I think
you saying that the film was made and written to not really get
A wide release.
a wide
that's
release?
what I'm saying. Like, it
But
was,
then why would you make a movie?
'Cause
I
I
was gonna say.
Nobody's going to give you money
I
to
think
make
that's
a
a
movie
terrible
that's
way
not
to
gonna
Yeah,
go
approach
think about
this.
it.
Yeah.
no,
I
just
watched his other movie, The House of the Devil. That one is better than this one. So if that came
That one sounds
first-
interesting.
Yeah, if that one came first, then I don't think that's
But
an
I think
excuse
this
for
is
this
a product of that because I think they made this movie as almost just like a side project, like after.
Yeah.
one. So then you're saying he half-assed it.
I'm not saying that.
I
That's
don't
what
know
you're
what
saying.
you're
I think
saying.
I think it sounds like they just kind of rushed into it without giving
Yeah.
it some more time.
Well, I think it's odd because the movie looks really good.
Oh, it looks
So
great.
clearly they spent time making it look good. I just don't think they spent time
Preparing it.
really
story
working on the
and-
script.
yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
I think they just kind of threw the script together and started shooting. That's how it feels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they got all the rest of it right.
Well, I think because
Yeah.
they
Casting
they
they
were
got
like, hey,
right.
we got
Some of those tracking shots when when she first uses the recorder
Oh,
and she gets to the piano were really cool.
I agree.
I thought the piano sequence was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Again, these are like little things that you expect in a haunted house movie that's going to end somewhere, where we're going to get to some point where it goes kind of apeshit crazy,
Yeah.
and it just
Didn't.
at all.
Yeah, the jump scares were definitely a waste.
Yeah, it's
And
too
you
bad.
had the
It's-
little jump
It's
scare
too
videos.
bad because
Yeah.
all the other elements of the movie were, commendable for
Mhm.
sure.
If I had like followed his films from the get go, by this point I don't think I would have like jumped at X. I wouldn't be the first in the theater to watch X.
No,
Did you
And
see
I'm-
his other two?
After X?
No, before.
The ones before.
No, I only saw House of the Devil.
Oh, it's because yeah. So
Is
you
it
would have.
Sacrament, you said the other one?
Yeah. So you would have.
Sacrament was
Sacrament.
Oh.
So you would have really been like, oh, I didn't like this. I'm just gonna stop.
Not stop, but I wouldn't rush out. I'd be like,
oh,
wait.
you would have been like, hold on, let me hear what people have
Yeah.
to say.
Yeah.
I
Which
thought
I'm
you
glad
meant
I
you're just
didn't.
not gonna watch it.
No. I would have waited, but I'm glad that didn't happen. I'm glad I backtracked
Yeah.
rather
it's
than
weird
started.
going backwards with this guy's career
Yeah.
because I feel like that's what I've done.
But a lot of
Same,
But
yeah.
it's weird because I feel like that happens sometimes with like, I mean, Ty West. I think, like I said, if you didn't like this, I feel like he's kind of come back because I feel like a lot of filmmakers they have that one movie and their second one or stuff after just never.
Your sophomore
Yeah,
slump.
I forgot. My
Yeah.
first exposure to Ty West was VHS. And that was a good
yeah.
segment for sure.
Yeah, but the problem with
That was a slow burn.
well, I don't even know. If
So
I
he's
wanna
a fan
say
of
that.
slow burns.
Oh wait,
I actually do like slow burns,
Oh no,
but
wait.
I would like to know that it's slow burn
Ty-
before going in.
Ty West, his segment or the movie in general?
His segment.
Oh, I thought you meant the movie in general.
No.
I'm like
That
the
was all
problem.
over the place.
I was
No.
like the problem with VHS movies is the segments that are bad are like really bad.
Bad.
That's not slow burn.
No.
he
his
did the
segment
one.
is slow.
He did the one with the family vacation. There's
The
a couple
vacation.
The couple
Yeah,
vacation.
that was a good one.
That's the one I couldn't do.
Because it was boring.
I thought that one was so boring.
I loved it. It was so like bleak.
Boring. Oh.
My favorite was the
Different Bulls.
What was the
The
one everyone
Siren?
liked? Yeah,
The first one?
the succubus one. She
Or
was like a
the
succubus.
alien
The
or
succubus.
the girl at the bar.
That they bring to the hotel room.
Yeah, that's the first
What?
one.
The
Yeah.
succubus.
Oh,
All right, so let's go back to Innkeepers.
I think I'm good. I'm ready
good
to
too.
wrap.
Yeah, do you want to go first?
Sure.
Are you ready to check out?
When this, where you can check in but you can't check out. Oh, sorry, that's a Eagles song.
That's Travis' favorite band.
It's
No,
like
no, it's not at all.
I know that.
the Eagles are all right.
I
It's
fucking
like
hate the Eagles, man.
Damn.
I'm just kidding. That's the
Wow.
Big Lebowski.
One time,
Wow.
the
I'm just
hotel,
kidding.
Hotel California came in my car. He goes, change that right now. I was like, oh, sorry.
I don't think it's an overplayed song.
oh, for sure. Well, most of their hits are
Yeah.
overplayed.
Ooh. Hear that,
But
Mom?
They're
when they came
old.
out, I really liked them.
That first album's great.
So
Innkeepers.
I had
Focus.
such high hopes for this movie 10 minutes into it.
Because of the title.
Like,
Because you had seen X and Pearl.
I just thought this movie looks cool. I liked the vibe. I liked the kind of characters. I did like that first sequence. He goes, you got to look at this thing I found. You got to really stare at it. And had that sort of jump thing. And he's sort of laughing and she's freaking out. And she go get the coffee, comes back. And the whole thing, just the whole vibe of the hotel, I thought this could be really good. In fact, there was a point in the movie, maybe 30, 40 minutes into it, well, maybe about 30 minutes, where I actually stopped the movie for a little while. I was chatting with Joni. This was yesterday, and I mentioned it. Oh yeah, this movie. I said I'm actually kind of excited to see what happens because I'm really enjoying this sort of
Too soon.
this sort of journey I'm on in this movie, and then it just
Didn't.
it just didn't.
Stopped.
I mean, we've
Was
said
that your
it.
conversation later?
We've
Dan,
said
so
it.
what happened?
No,
Nothing.
she never brought it up, and I didn't either. But it's just like I said, at the end of the movie, I stopped. I went back 15 minutes to watch it again to see. Okay, I must have just dozed or something. What did I miss here? Nope, I didn't miss anything. So that's too bad, especially afterwards looking at the budget.
Yeah.
And then realizing what a great job he did with that budget. Like we've seen so many of these movies where it's so annoying because, like I said, they're like the sound is bad, the acting's terrible, the writing's bad, and then we just sort of hang on to, well, that kill was kind of cool, or that kill was okay, but this movie had the opposite.
Yeah.
This movie had everything going for it, except any kind of real payoff.
Yeah.
Any kind of really great third act that we all sort of were hoping for. At least I was. So because of that, I'm going to score it fairly, I think. It's going to get more points. It's not going to sound like when I say it because of the way it looked and that. I'm going to give it, what was my thing?
1.2.
What was my, no. What was my thing? I'm going to give it 2.5 front desk service bells out of 5.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to run up.
Because I actually thought that was funny.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Yeah.
So I am a really big sucker for these like slow kind of. I know this.
Please don't say burn. Please don't say burn.
I'm gonna say burn. Well, I'm talking.
I'm gonna say burn.
No. I'm not saying this movie is. I'm just saying in
general?
I really like these slower,
Burners.
like haunted house, creepy house style movies. Like the one movie.
His favorite movie
Sam,
is The Shining.
No, I know you and I saw it was Last Shift.
Yes.
Like I really
But
like.
that wasn't really a
But that's
burn.
what I'm saying. It like kind of takes its time though.
You certainly
Go,
can't.
the characters go in.
Somebody couldn't call The Shining a slow burn.
You
It's
can't.
a slow. It's a slow freeze. Am I right?
Maybe
Shut
it's
It's a
maybe it's
crawl.
just because of the book and everything. But that movie to me is freaky from the first
No,
frame.
but I don't know. But I think it's just.
But it has a big payoff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Here's Johnny.
It
It's
really,
got a long
this movie needed
payoff.
to have that kind of payoff.
Just an ounce of that, please.
Just an ounce.
Yeah.
1 ounce of that payoff.
Go ahead.
No, but like I said, I've always really liked these kind of movies, and that's why a lot of times I watch them. Sometimes I just won't tell people I watch them. Like, you know what? I liked it. I'm probably
if you
the
don't
only-
like it,
No, I'm probably gonna be the only person. I wouldn't recommend this movie. I've always been like a real big sucker for these kind of movies. I think it's just because like sometimes like these haunted house ghost stories in general, like I kind of lean
yeah.
toward these kind of stories.
That's fine. That's
when
cool.
I was in like middle school, like high school, I was kind of like friends and I were like actually like we were like into the whole like ghost hunting kind of thing. I thought it was fun.
Okay, nerd.
All right,
Guess where I was on Saturday?
what's your score, dude?
A
At
Weird
the Weird
Al.
Al concert.
No. So with that said, I mean, like I said, I can say the faults of the movie. You guys are gonna think I'm real crazy when I say this.
4.
It's true.
No, there were scenes in this movie where it was kind of tense for me.
What? When?
Really?
Yeah, I was just like, ooh, this is a
credits.
little scary.
What scene?
Some of that wandering around that she was
Yeah.
doing, you were like,
Yeah.
I will
Like I
agree
said, I was tense
in the
for me.
moment.
When she
but
was
in
doing
hindsight,
her...
I kind of went,
Yeah.
oh my god,
It went
that
nowhere.
I get it. Yeah.
this had
Yeah.
no payoff.
But and like I said, the only thing that like really just bothers me in the movie was it kind of just for me, and this is someone who's like I said forgiving and I don't know. I just felt like they really. I was like there has to be more than just. And then she died.
I
Yeah.
agree.
That's the real thing that I'm just like, you kind
Again,
of
it's
went
telling
for the
rather than
cheap
showing.
ending right there a
Yeah.
little bit, for
We
lack of a
found
better
her
word.
inhaler at the end of the
Yeah.
stairs.
Oh look.
Yeah, you knew that inhaler was going to have a payoff.
Yeah,
But
she
not
inhaled
like
the
that.
shit out of it. Yeah.
So I mean, my object is gonna be, because I had to live through this and I hated it. Heavy trash bags, trying to throw them into the dumpster.
I made a note about that.
Yeah.
It is so hard to do what she was doing.
And then the worst part
Hold-
too.
throw the lid up
Just
and try
open
to
the
throw the
freaking
bag
thing
in.
and then throw the bag in.
That's what she
I know,
tried,
but I always do what
couldn't-
she does.
She couldn't.
I do it with my garbage can in the back
Yeah.
here. I always try to flip it and throw
And
it.
then the worst part is when she finally gets it, then a hole and the liquid starts
That was
coming out.
funny.
I was like, oh, I hated that.
That was funny.
I hated that.
Why did you tell us your item before
Well,
your
I'm gonna say
score?
because I'm going into like 3 point, like I'll do like 3.3, like 3.2, 3, somewhere between there.
You know
like,
you want to give a 3.8.
Trash bags, heavy trash bags.
There you go.
Okay, cool.
Sam?
I
I
think my
agree.
biggest gripe I had mentioned
This
where
fucking sucks.
yeah, where they do a lot of telling rather than showing, and I think if they were more careful or if they decided to show more, I think it would have been a lot better. Even if the story didn't go anywhere.
You
Which
wanted
it
something.
didn't. I wanted to see something.
You could be more forgiving.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think I was that drawn to the characters. I like the chemistry between them, but that and then the underdeveloped story, I didn't really care for any of it. I agree with you, Dan. The way they shot it, very interesting. I think that was one of the very few pros of this movie. The jump scares, they relied too much on it, even though there were a few. I don't think it was necessary. Again, didn't lead to anything, so it was just kind of like useless.
Is the jump scare the biggest best friend of the haunted house movies? I feel like that's what you have in haunted house movies. Is jump scares.
It's its own trope.
Frank even lives jump scares.
Yeah.
You had a jump scare.
Yeah, like it's its own trope, and sometimes it's just overplayed.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
It works for a few, not for this one. And there were many things that happened, like events in this film, but there weren't anything that bridged to the original story. Even if there were, if you could find out what that is, I don't think anything that happened made any sense. So overall, I'm gonna give it 2.5 Y2K ghost hunting websites out of 5.
Why?
Hey, what were those other websites on his computer?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go enjoy your porn.
Computer porn.
The
What
way
was like
she
itty
said
bitty?
it, though.
Like
Yeah, the way she said, go enjoy your internet porn.
Your
thing.
internet
And then the
porn.
way he stood there,
It's like,
kind of
oh.
staring, and then walked by the camera like he went, "Oh my God, you are going up there to do porn."
All right, Franklin,
Frank, take us home.
please.
To my home.
Nope.
My haunted home.
Frank is actually moving into a hotel now.
There's not much more than I can add that you guys haven't already said.
All right, so next week.
I found the movie to be made really, really well. All the technical aspects, aside from the writing, were fantastic. The cinematography was great. The acting was generally decent to good. There wasn't anything that was weak, apart from maybe that lady and her kid. But
It was just
just
weird.
so
we are
odd.
leaving.
Forgettable.
I'm gonna go say.
Let's go back to your
her husband.
Let's go back to your abusive father. That would be better than being here.
Ugh.
Weird.
It was so weird.
But I did enjoy enough of it that I would consider it a good movie. Not enough that I would rewatch it.
The Snooze Keepers.
Yeah, the Snooze Keepers. There's just not enough going on for me to want to rewatch it.
Right.
It was a one and done, and I don't get too many of those. Thankfully, other films in Ty West's filmography I've enjoyed, so it's not like it's gonna scare me away.
Mm-hmm.
I think from a development perspective, I can kind of see how a movie like this could be made, where it's not, it doesn't reach its potential because it's not written to reach, further than it goes. So I guess that's okay. It's just at the very least, I'm glad that it seems that wasn't something that continued throughout his career going forward. So I'm gonna give it 3
What?
pointless jump scares. You know what? 3 early 2000s watch the screen jump scares out of 5.
Yeah, it was the race
You-
car.
you knew
it was
the
the
car
car.
through the hills.
It was the car driving through the hills.
I
Have
knew
you seen that one,
exactly what
Dan?
that was.
Ooh, let me show you.
Yeah, you could see that jump scare a mile away.
Oh yeah, I was like, it's
that
gonna
was
be that.
That was my first inkling of like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this because it just went on for too long. It built tension past where I think it would have been necessary, and it was just kind of like, okay, just get on with it.
What are you
Let's
talking
get
about?
going. That first jump scare
With the chair.
with a chair, like, oh, I saw this ghost video. Look at this.
Yeah.
It just goes on
Like
for too long.
Keep watching.
Or before her face shows up.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that was it.
And what's this I'm watching?
Oh, it's a car commercial.
You gotta really pay attention.
No, it's not. Don't scare me. Okay, we're watching a commercial that you guys can't see. So this is really good podcasting.
Yeah, you can see. We can put it on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom's really good at podcasting.
You jumped.
God, what a loser.
But that's
Yeah,
it.
well, we jump.
Dan, get
That's
yourself a
what
fresh
we
pair of
do.
pants.
Yeah, that's the
All right,
that's
so what are
Don't
we,
need to.
so what are we talking about? What are we talking about next week?
what are we talking about next week?
So
What are we watching next week?
this okay. Here's the thing. It's The Grudge, but are we doing the American version or are we doing the Japanese version?
I feel like we should do the American version.
Okay, The Grudge,
The American Grudge,
the American.
not the Japanese Grudge.
No Japanese Grudge, just the American Grudge.
That sounds
What year did it come out?
2003, 2002.
Okay. The
Another
Grudge.
another
Well,
Y2K movie.
you'll post it on our group chat.
Yeah.
All right, cool. This was fun.
This was. We had a lot to say. I didn't think we would have this much to say.
Well,
Me neither.
think about how much we talked about
And
that
think
had
about-
nothing to do with this
and
movie
think
for
about
the
how
first
much-
like 20
And
minutes.
think,
Even
and think
then.
about how much I had to make out of assumptions.
I know.
Well,
You
you
went
did fill
there.
in a lot of the blanks. I
You
You
will
were the
say.
Assumptions.
18th layer
Assumptions.
of
But
assumptions.
But Travis,
You were the 13th
and I
layer.
mean this as a compliment, not as an insult. You're really good at doing that. Like you'll fill in a lot of holes, and
Ew.
your brain will fill in the holes.
That's what
Yucky.
she
And
said.
my brain goes, you didn't show it to me, so I'm not going to fill it
Yeah.
in for you.
It does. Yeah. Well, that's
The movie is from 2004 and has our girl Sarah Michelle Gellar in it.
I love me some Sarah Michelle.
Oh,
Gellar.
and Claire Duvall from
I love her.
The Faculty.
I've only seen
The
this movie once.
faculty.
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 All right, so
Don't
Bill
drink that water.
Pullman.
Don't drink the water in the faculty.
Bill
Oh yeah,
Pullman.
that's right. He was in that.
I forgot
no,
about
they
that.
drinking the water to stay hydrated.
And didn't you think that Paxton? I thought, is that Bill Paxton's daughter?
I thought the same thing.
Is it not?
Right?
Is she not?
no,
'Cause
they're
I kinda
seven.
looked at
No,
her-
no,
she
no,
kinda-
no, no.
she kinda looks
No,
like she
they're
could be.
seven. They're seventh cousins. Like they're seven.
Is that an assumption?
No,
Are
that's
you- are you-
true.
are you
Because when
being
I
for
looked
real,
her up
for
on
real?
Wikipedia, it said nothing about her being related to Bill Paxton.
Yeah, it's by like 7 separations.
Okay, let's just stop making
7
stuff up.
separations
All right,
of Bill
this
Paxton.
was fun. Next
Or maybe
week
Bill
we'll watch
Pullman. I'm thinking.
The Grudge, American version.
The American Grudge.
The American Grudge.
That's
What's
the
the
title of the
Japanese version
podcast.
called?
Ju-on.
I can't do that.
Do you want to watch The Grudge?
We're watching Juana Man.
That's the second time you've made.
You
it.
did this, Sam.
I've
you
never
did
made
this.
a Juana Man joke.
No, but you said something.
But he's
about
seen it
something
7
Jew at
times.
the beginning.
No, this is Juana Man.
Scooby Jew.
All right.
Oi!
What?
Well, I don't know.
A
All
lot-
right. See
a
y'all.
lot's
See
going
y'all,
on.
see y'all
Lots
next
going
week.
All right. Hang on. This has been an episode of Strangers in the Alps, a movie podcast. I'm Dan.
Travis.
I'm Sam.
Spooky.
And I'll see you next week.
Haunted.
We are
Haunted.
out.
Oh, okay.